So you just found out you have prediabetes. Your doctor says, cut the sugar, watch the carbs. And what's the only thing your brain wants now? Sugar, carbs, cookies, all of it. You're not alone. Sugar cravings are normal, and they get even more intense when you're trying to eat in a way that supports your blood sugar. But here's the truth. It's not about willpower. It's about understanding what's really going on in your body and rewiring some old habits. Today, I'm breaking down 5 realistic, science-backed ways to take control of sugar cravings, especially if you're managing prediabetes. For those who are new here, I'm Julene Montgomery. I'm a board-certified holistic nutritionist, and I specialize in helping people with prediabetes and other blood sugar issues to reverse the condition. And I've been doing this for over a decade. If you're ready to squash the cravings and reverse prediabetes, check out my masterclass called Sugar Drop RX. The link is down below. Okay, so let's dive in. The top 5 ways to deal with sugar cravings. 1, balance your meals. When you have prediabetes, one of the first things you learn is that blood sugar stability is everything. And that means your meals matter a lot. Here's the problem. When you cut carbs, but you don't replace them with the right things like protein, fat, and fiber, you end up feeling unsatisfied, hungry, kind of deprived, and guess what that leads to? Cravings, especially for sugar. So here's your new meal-building mantra: protein, fat, fiber. That's your trio. They help keep blood sugar stable, prevent crashes, and actually help you feel full, so the cravings don't hit as hard. So think grilled chicken over leafy greens with avocado and seeds, or a veggie-packed omelet with a side of berries. Balanced meals equal better blood sugar equals fewer cravings. Number 2, avoid the snack trap. But don't let your blood sugar crash. Let's talk about snacking. When you're newly diagnosed with prediabetes, it's easy to get stuck in this pattern of grazing all day because you're trying to avoid getting too hungry. But constant snacking can keep your insulin elevated, and that keeps cravings in play, especially the sugary kind. Now, on the flip side, going too long without food can backfire too. When your blood sugar drops too low, your body screams for fast energy, and that's usually something sweet. So here's your sweet spot. No pun intended.
No pun intended.
Balanced meals every 4 to 5 hours and listening to your body in between. If you start to feel shaky, lightheaded, or ravenous, that's not the time to push through. That's your cue to eat something nourishing with protein and fiber, not just grab a candy bar and hope for the best. Number 3, break the habit loop. Let's zoom in on the psychology of cravings for a second here. Because managing prediabetes isn't just about food, it's about behavior. Sugar cravings often show up as part of a routine. Dessert after dinner, a treat when you're stressed, a little something sweet when you're bored. These become loops, habit loops, your brain learns to rely on. So here's the trick. You don't have to break the loop, you just have to change the reward. Start small. If dessert is your after-dinner ritual, switch to a square of dark chocolate or a cup of cinnamon tea. If stress snacking is your thing, try a walk, a quick breathwork video, or calling a friend. You're not giving something up, you're rewiring your reward system. If you really like to dive into the psychology of breaking a habit, you might like a great book. It's called You Are Not Your Brain. I'll put the link to it down below. Next, number 4, limit your exposure. Willpower is not a long-term strategy. If you're staring at cookies all day, you will eventually eat the cookies. That's just how our human brains work. One of the best things you can do when you're managing prediabetes is to reduce how often you're exposed to tempting sugary foods. It's not about being restrictive, it's about being realistic. So, take stock of your environment. Is the candy jar still on your desk? Are cookies the first thing you see when you open up your pantry? Are sweets hanging around for the kids, but really just calling your name? Make it easier on yourself. Create a space that supports your goals. Out of sight really does mean out of mind. And number 5, practice mindful awareness. This one's powerful. Mindful awareness. Cravings often show up like a wave. You feel them coming and it feels like you have to act on them right away. But what if you just paused? Next time a craving hits, ask yourself, what do I really need right now? Are you hungry or just tired? Are you feeling anxious, overwhelmed, sad? Cravings can be physical, but they're often emotional too. And when you name it, you create just a little bit of space. You're no longer reacting, you're choosing. That's a huge shift when you're learning to manage prediabetes without feeling deprived or defeated. Okay, let's wrap it up. Managing sugar cravings with prediabetes is not about perfection. It's about understanding your body, your patterns, and setting yourself up to win. So here's what we covered. Number 1, build meals with protein, fat, and fiber. Number 2, space out your meals, but don't let yourself crash. Number 3, change your habit loops, not just your food. Number 4, reduce temptation where you can. And number 5, pause and get curious when a craving hits. These small shifts make a huge difference over time. You're retraining your body and your brain, and that takes practice. Now, number 2 on the list was about snacking. If you want to dive deeper into how snacking affects blood sugar, check out my video on that right there. If you're navigating prediabetes and want more tips like these, make sure to subscribe and drop a comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.